All right, so to begin, I need you on the second page of your packet, and we're looking at the bottom left-hand corner, okay? So it looks like this. We're going to talk about this. It says a pay cut of $6,000. So if you're getting a cut in your pay, does that mean that your paycheck's going up or your paycheck's going down? It's going down, so I just want you to put a negative sign next to that. If you were at 5 degrees below zero, is that up, meaning positive, or down, meaning negative? Down. Good. 16 units to the left of negative 17. So you're at negative 17 on a number line. And you go left. Look at the number line that's in my room, right? If you're going to go left on that, are you going to be going in the negatives, or are you going to be going towards the positives? The negatives, all right? At 137 feet above sea level, that means that it's positive. The stock market goes up, obviously up means good, positive. A loss of $47,000 on an investment. If you're losing that much money, you think that's a good thing? Nope. Withdrawal. If you withdraw, that means you're taking money out of something. So that's a negative. 37 degrees above zero, again, that's a positive. All right, so flip over. I want you to find the page that looks like this. Okay, it should be about a page away. So find this page. All right, so numbers to the left of zero are always what on a number line? Negative, good. And then the opposite of that is what? Positive, good. A positive number is always what? If you're looking at these numbers, what are they compared to these numbers? If you're thinking about greater than, less than, or equal to. They're greater than, good. Zero is neither what? Positive or negative. That's why it doesn't actually get touched here, because it's kind of in the middle. And zero is always what? It's always bigger. It's always greater than. Zero is always bigger than any negative number. All right? It's better to have $0 than be in debt. A negative number is always less than a positive number. I'd definitely rather have money in my pocket than, owe somebody money. Okay? So turn it over and look at the next page. We're going back to this. Integers are positive or negative whole numbers. Okay? So cross out the part where it says number line. All right? Then, where it says counters, it says negative 10 plus 6. I want you to circle your negative 10 and circle your plus 6, just like I have. Okay? This says minus 10, so that means that I have 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red circles that are negative, right? That's why I have a negative sign in them. So I want you to draw that on your paper. Okay? Then you have plus 6. So underneath that, I want you to do 6 positive circles. I want you to do 6 positive circles. Okay? Now, if I have a negative dollar and I add a dollar, that makes 0, right? If I owe somebody $1 and I pay them back the dollar, I now owe them nothing. So this is called a zero pair. So I'm going to cross out a plus and a minus. I can do that again and again and again and again and again. So make sure that you're caught up with me. You should have 10 red, 6 green, and you should have crossed out 6 numbers. Okay? What do you have left? This right here. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. And they are red, which means your answer is negative 4. Which means your answer is negative 4. So if you go down one spot, or one problem, you have 5 plus negative 7. Now this one's a little bit harder because you have 2 signs next to each other. That's kind of awkward. That's kind of weird. Well, if those are next to each other, it's like the plus sign isn't even here. It's like you have a positive 5 and you have a minus 7. Okay, so this would be 5 green, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the plus 5. And then 7 negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So take a few seconds. Make sure you have that down. All right. And now we're going to cross out just like we did right here. So that makes a 0 pair. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs I can cancel out. I'm left with these 2 red. So that means that I have 2 circles left. They're negative, so this right here is my final answer. Okay? So look at number 6. You have -7 plus 13. Okay? So if you look at the -7, would you draw red circles or would you draw green circles? In your case, have a plus sign or a minus sign inside. Good. Red circles so with the minus sign. And then what about the 13? Would those be positive, green, or negative, red? Good. Green. So you should have 7 red and 13 green. So take a second and draw that on your paper. All right. Now, how many can we cross out? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. What do we have left right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6, and are they positive or negative? They're positive. So positive 6 is my answer. Okay? So looking at 4 plus -8. Again, it's kind of awkward, right? There's this plus and this minus next to each other. So again, there's a plus and a minus. That plus sign goes away, and it's just a minus sign. Okay? So would this be 4 green or 4 red? 4 positive green. Good. What about the 8? Negative. Good. So take a second. Oopsies. 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 There we go. And draw. No, I'm not going to be able to move it anyway. There we go. And draw your 4. Sorry. Your 4 green. Well, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now, draw your 8 red. Or minus. Okay? We can cross out 1, 2, 3, 4. What are we left with? 4 reds. Okay? Now, if you look at the bottom, don't worry about this part right here. Just cross it out. It's fine. Here's where it gets a little bit funky, right? If I have -3, -7, well, this would be red, and this would be red. So for the 3, I have 3 red, 3 negatives, right? And then the 7, I have 7 reds. So take a second and draw that. Now, there's no crossing out of anything, right? Because they're all the same color. So that means that I'm literally just adding them. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So literally my answer is 10 because I counted 10 red, and since they are red, they are negative. Okay? So try and do this number 12. Pause the video, try and do number 12. Welcome back. You should add 2 red and 6 more red. Altogether, that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red. So my answer is -8. All right? So looking at the back page, if you were to draw 54 red and you were to draw 63 green, that's a lot of circles, which is fine. You can totally do that. But is there another way that you could do this? If you have 54 red and 63 green, how many circles would you end up canceling out? Would you end up crossing out? Well, you would have 54 pairs. So if I take 63 and I cross out 54 of them, how many do I have left? I have 9 left. And those 9 would be green. So 9 is my answer. Okay? Same thing here. I have 38 red. In this one, I have a plus and a minus. What did we do if we had a plus and a minus next to each other? Was that positive or negative? Negative, good. In this one, would this 38 be red or green? Red, good. Would this 59 be red or green? Red, good. So if I have 38 red and I have 59 red, are there any pairs that I can cancel out? No. So what is 38 and 59? $97. And are these both red? Yes, so it's a negative. Okay, let's do just a couple more. If I have something like 12 plus 38 plus negative 41, do this part first. I have 12 plus 38. What does that give me? They're both positive, just add them up. 50, good. Then I have plus negative 41. So this is positive, this is what? Negative, good. So this is red, this is green. So if I have 50 green and I have 41 red, how many pairs can I cancel out? How many of those circles would I cross out, right? Well, what's 50 minus 41? 9, good. And are they positive or negative? Positive, awesome. Okay, so here's where it gets a little bit funky. All right, I have my minus 5 and I have minus negative 12. I know this is going to sound absolutely crazy, but when you have two minuses next to each other, they actually become a plus. So you have 5 red and you have 12 green. So because you have 12 green and you have 5 red, you subtract those numbers and you get 7. Is there more green or is there more red? There's more green, so it's positive. So same thing here. Negative 16 minus negative 11. These two minuses become a plus. This negative 16 is red. This 11 is green. So I have 16 red. I have 11 green. They're opposite, so I'm going to subtract them. Are there more red or are there more green? There are more red, so it is negative. All right, you got this. You got this.